Have you ever felt like your energy is fading faster than it used to? Or maybe you've noticed that some of the things you used to do without a second thought now feel just a little bit harder. Maybe climbing the stairs takes an extra breath, or carrying groceries feels heavier than it did before. It's natural to notice these changes as we age. But here's the good news. Staying independent isn't about stopping time or turning back the clock. It's about making smart choices every day, choices that help you live life on your own terms with confidence and joy. Today, we're going to talk about something really important: how to stay independent for as long as possible. And I mean true independence, where you can take care of yourself, enjoy your hobbies, and keep doing the things that make life meaningful. The truth is, there are a few common mistakes many seniors make when trying to stay independent. These aren't big, dramatic errors. They're small habits or oversights that can sneak up on you over time. But the good news is, they're easy to fix once you know what to look out for. So in this video, we'll go over 4 of these mistakes and, more importantly, how you can avoid them so you can continue living life exactly the way you want to. Let's start with the first one: neglecting your physical strength. Now, I know what you might be thinking. I'm not training for a marathon, so why does my strength matter? But here's the thing. Physical strength isn't just about lifting weights or running miles. It's about being able to move through your day with ease. Whether it's bending down to pick something up, standing up from a chair, or even just walking across the room, all of these actions rely on having enough muscle strength to support you. As we age, our muscles naturally begin to weaken if we don't use them regularly. This process is called sarcopenia, and while it's normal to some extent, it doesn't have to take over your life. The mistake many seniors make is assuming that losing strength is unavoidable, so they stop challenging their bodies altogether. But the reality is, you can maintain and even build your strength at any age. It's all about staying active in ways that work for you. For example, simple exercises like squats, wall push-ups, or even holding onto the kitchen counter while rising onto your tiptoes can make a big difference. You don't need fancy equipment or a gym membership, just consistency. Start small, maybe 5 minutes a day, and gradually increase as you feel more comfortable. And if you're worried about doing too much too soon, that's okay. There are plenty of resources like online videos or local senior fitness classes designed specifically for people who want to stay active safely. The key is to listen to your body and focus on progress, not perfection. Now, let's talk about another mistake that can sneak up on you: ignoring balance. Have you ever caught yourself wobbling just a little when you step off a curb or reach for something on a high shelf? It's easy to brush it off as no big deal, but poor balance can lead to falls, and falls can change everything. They can mean injuries that slow you down, hospital visits, or even losing the ability to live independently. That's why taking steps to improve your balance is so important. The good news is, improving your balance doesn't have to be complicated. One of the simplest things you can do is practice standing on one foot while you're brushing your teeth or waiting for the kettle to boil. Hold on to the counter if you need to, and then try letting go for a few seconds as you get more confident. Another great exercise is heel-to-toe walking. Just like you're walking on a tightrope. It sounds silly, but it works wonders for your coordination and stability. And don't forget about footwear. Wearing sturdy, supportive shoes instead of slippers or flip-flops can also help you stay steady on your feet. Now that we've covered how neglecting strength and balance can impact your independence, let's move on to another area that deserves attention: nutrition. Many seniors underestimate how much their diet affects their overall health and energy levels. It's easy to fall into patterns of eating convenience foods or skipping meals altogether, especially if you live alone or don't feel like cooking. But the truth is, proper nutrition is one of the cornerstones of staying strong, sharp, and independent. So what does good nutrition look like for someone in their golden years? Well, it starts with variety. Your body still needs protein to maintain muscle, healthy fats for brain function, and fiber to keep your digestion running smoothly. Lean proteins like chicken, fish, beans, or tofu are great options. Healthy fats come from foods like avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil, and fiber-rich foods include fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes. If preparing full meals feels overwhelming, consider batch cooking on weekends or exploring meal delivery services tailored to seniors. There are so many ways to make nutritious eating manageable and enjoyable. Of course, hydration is just as important as food. Dehydration can sneak up on you quickly, especially since our sense of thirst tends to diminish as we age. Keep a water bottle nearby throughout the day, and try setting reminders if you tend to forget. Adding slices of lemon or cucumber can make plain water more appealing, and herbal teas are another great option. Staying hydrated helps everything from your energy levels to your skin and joints, so it's worth prioritizing. Now that we've talked about strength, balance, and nutrition, you might be wondering how all of these pieces fit together. Well, think of them as building blocks. Each one supports the others, creating a foundation for a healthier, more independent lifestyle. And speaking of foundations, there's one more area we need to address. One that often gets overlooked but has a huge impact on your overall well-being. We'll dive into that next, so stick around. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Let's talk about something that might not seem as obvious at first glance, but trust me, it's just as crucial to staying independent: mental and emotional health. You've probably heard the phrase mind over matter, and while it's not always that simple, there's a lot of truth to it. How you feel emotionally can have a profound impact on your physical health, your energy levels, and even your ability to stay active and engaged in life. One of the biggest mistakes seniors make is underestimating how much their mental well-being affects their independence. Maybe you've noticed yourself feeling more isolated, especially if you've retired or lost touch with some of your social circles. Or perhaps you've found yourself feeling frustrated by little things like struggling to open a jar or forgetting where you left your keys. These moments can pile up, leading to feelings of helplessness or even depression. And when that happens, it becomes harder to take care of yourself because your motivation starts to slip away. The good news is, there are simple, practical ways to nurture your mental and emotional health. One of the most powerful tools is staying connected with others. Humans are social creatures, and having meaningful interactions, even if they're brief, can do wonders for your mood and outlook. Whether it's calling a friend, joining a club, or volunteering in your community, finding ways to engage with people can help you feel more alive and purposeful. If getting out of the house feels challenging, technology can be a great ally. Video calls, online groups, or even email exchanges can keep you connected to loved ones and new friends alike. Another way to boost your mental health is by keeping your mind active. Just like your muscles, your brain needs exercise to stay sharp. Activities like puzzles, reading, learning a new skill, or even playing memory games can help keep your cognitive ability strong. Some people love diving into hobbies like painting, gardening, or knitting, while others prefer tackling crossword puzzles or Sudoku. The key is to find something that challenges you just enough to keep your brain engaged without feeling overwhelming. It's not about being perfect, it's about staying curious and enjoying the process. Now, let's transition to another area that plays a big role in maintaining independence: managing medications and health conditions. This might sound straightforward, but you'd be surprised how many seniors unintentionally put themselves at risk by not staying on top of their health. For example, skipping doses of prescribed medications, ignoring symptoms until they worsen, or failing to attend regular checkups can all lead to bigger problems down the road. These oversights might seem minor in the moment, but they can snowball into situations that compromise your independence. The mistake here isn't necessarily negligence. It's often a lack of organization or awareness. Many seniors juggle multiple prescriptions, doctor appointments, and health concerns, and it can feel overwhelming to keep track of everything. But there are tools and strategies that can make managing your health much easier. Start by creating a medication schedule. There are apps, pill organizers, and even simple written calendars that can help ensure you're taking the right pills at the right times. If remembering is still a challenge, ask a family member or friend to check in with you regularly. A little accountability goes a long way. Regular checkups are equally important. Even if you feel fine, routine visits to your doctor can catch potential issues before they become serious. Think of these appointments as preventive maintenance for your body, just like getting an oil change for your car. They give you peace of mind and help you stay ahead of any health challenges. And don't hesitate to speak up if something feels off. Your instincts about your own body are valuable, so advocate for yourself during appointments. Ask questions, share concerns, And make sure you understand your treatment plan. While we're on the topic of health, let's not forget the importance of sleep. Sleep is one of those things that often gets pushed to the side, especially as we age. You might think, I don't need as much sleep as I used to, or I'll catch up on rest later. But quality sleep is essential for both your physical and mental well-being. It's during sleep that your body repairs itself, your brain processes information, and your immune system recharges. Without enough rest, you're more likely to feel fatigued, irritable, and even prone to accidents. Many seniors struggle with sleep issues, whether it's trouble falling asleep, waking up frequently during the night, or feeling unrested in the morning. If this sounds familiar, it's worth addressing. Start by creating a calming bedtime routine. Dim the lights, turn off screens an hour before bed, and maybe read a book or listen to soothing music. Keeping your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet can also make a big difference. If pain or discomfort is keeping you awake, talk to your doctor about solutions. Don't accept poor sleep as inevitable. It's too important for your overall health and independence. As you can see, mental health, medication management, and sleep are all interconnected pieces of the puzzle. Taking care of your mind, staying on top of your health, and prioritizing rest create a foundation that supports everything else we've talked about so far: strength, balance, and nutrition. But there's one more area we need to explore, and it's one that ties everything together in a unique way. It's about creating an environment that works with you, not against you, as you strive to live independently. We'll get into that next, so stay tuned. Trust me, this is where the rubber meets the road. Now, let's talk about your environment, the space you live in every day. It's easy to overlook how much your surroundings can either support or hinder your independence. Many seniors make the mistake of assuming that their home will always be a safe and comfortable place, but as we age, our needs change. What once felt like a cozy, functional space might now have hidden hazards or unnecessary obstacles that could lead to accidents or frustration. The good news is, with a few thoughtful adjustments, you can transform your home into a sanctuary that helps you stay independent for years to come. One common issue is clutter. Over time, it's natural for things to accumulate. Extra furniture, stacks of papers, or knickknacks that seemed meaningful at the time. But clutter isn't just an eyesore. It can also be a tripping hazard or make it harder to move around freely. Take a moment to evaluate your living space. Are there rugs that bunch up or slide around? Do you have to navigate narrow pathways between furniture? These small details can add up to big risks. Clearing out unnecessary items and rearranging furniture to create more open space can make a world of difference. If decluttering feels overwhelming, tackle one room at a time, or enlist the help of a family member or friend. It's not about throwing everything away. It's about creating a space that works for you. Lighting is another crucial factor. As we age, our eyes need more light to see clearly, especially in low-light conditions. Dim hallways, shadowy corners, or poorly lit staircases can increase the risk of falls. Adding brighter bulbs, installing motion sensor lights, or placing lamps in strategic spots can help ensure you're never left in the dark. Nightlights are also a simple yet effective solution for navigating safely during nighttime trips to the bathroom or kitchen. Think of lighting as a way to guide you through your home with confidence. Another area to consider is accessibility. Simple modifications can make daily tasks easier and safer. For example, if you find yourself struggling to reach items in high cabinets, consider installing pull-down shelves or moving frequently used items to lower, more accessible locations. Grab bars in the bathroom, non-slip mats in the shower, and a sturdy chair for getting dressed can all reduce the strain on your body and minimize the risk of accidents. Even something as small as switching to lever-style door handles instead of round knobs can make a big difference if arthritis or stiffness is an issue. These changes don't have to be expensive or complicated. They're about making your home work smarter, not harder. Now that we've covered strength, balance, nutrition, mental health, medication management, sleep, and your environment, you might be wondering how to bring it all together. The key is to think of these elements as part of a holistic approach to independence. Each one supports the others, creating a strong foundation for living life on your own terms. You don't have to tackle everything at once. Start with one or two areas that feel most relevant to you right now. Maybe it's adding more protein to your meals or clearing a path in your hallway. Small, consistent actions add up over time, and before you know it, you'll you'll notice a real difference in how you feel and function. I want to leave you with this thought. Staying independent isn't about being perfect or doing everything yourself. It's about making choices that empower you to live fully and joyfully. It's okay to ask for help when you need it, whether it's from family, friends, or professionals. Independence doesn't mean going it alone. It means having the freedom to decide how you want to live your life. And remember, you're not alone in this journey. There are countless resources, communities, and tools designed to support seniors who want to thrive. If any of these tips resonated with you, or if you've discovered other strategies that have helped you stay independent, I'd love to hear about them. Share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Your insights might inspire someone else who's looking for ways to take control of their own life. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. We're here to provide practical advice and encouragement for living your best life at any age.